Yeah, so every 2 months, there's 3 pods in there. Every 2 months, one would graduate, and they would repopulate that pod with people that had been like, let's say like you are in a Delaware prison on a gun charge and you have an ounce of cocaine, just giving an example. And you get 9 years. So what you could do if you're doing under 10 years, you could write your judge and say, I want to get a modification. Instead of 9 years, I want to do 6 months correctional boot camp.
Wait, they'll trade 9 years in prison for 6 months boot camp?
Yeah. I mean, if you met the criteria, you couldn't be in there for a sex offense. You could be a sex offender, but you could not be in prison at that time for a sex offense. And it had to be nonviolent. So also, let me back up a little bit. My lawyer got all the nonviolent stuff dropped. I mean, all the violent stuff dropped. So my only conviction was secondary conspiracy, which is like the lightest felony.
So at that point, why didn't they just give you probation then if they're going to drop the assault?
Somebody had to do some time for it, and I was the one. So
when you get in there, everyone's on day one though?
They're all coming from different prisons. So there might be like a 7-day window where like they'll be bringing people in.
But they'll wait to start the actual boot camp until everyone's there.
Yeah, and we're all getting out on the exact same day.
So you're all on the same playing field. Like no one knows what's about to happen or anything. Okay.
And like that eliminated like all the violence and stuff, you know what I mean? Just because everyone, like there's a light at the end of the tunnel at that point, you know?
Now, is this pod where you're staying the whole boot camp or is that just a holding spot till you start?
No, that was at the boot camp.
Okay, so you're in this unit or whatever.
Yeah.
And what is it, just like a tier or pod?
It's a pod, but there was 3 of them in the building, and then like the place where like the guards were had like the two-way mirrors. And it could see into all 3 pods. You know what I mean? And
you're in bunk beds, cells?
Bunk beds.
Is it like a barracks or?
No, I would imagine it being something similar to a regular pod.
So actual cells?
No, it was open dorm.
Open dorm,
yeah,
okay.
Open dorm. Yeah.
Now, are there guards or are they just the drill instructors?
So they were guards that had done this training program in Miami-Dade and were now drill instructors. And I think it was like a pay raise for them if they went from CO to drill instructor. And also like instead of being a C, it's an automatic promotion too.